In this video, I'm going to show you how to further customize your audio player for WordPress. So once you have installed the audio player plugin, then all you need to do is go to settings and click on audio player. Then just click on display. Okay, so you can see the default audio player. Okay, in this case I've modified it a little, but you'll be able to see a default audio player. Now the first thing that you can do is you can edit the width of the audio player itself. Now by default the audio player is already okay, but for example, if you want to put this audio player mostly in your blog's sidebar, then you may want to edit the width of the audio player to match your blog's sidebar width. Okay, so you can actually customize every single element of this audio player. All you need to do is select the element that you want to customize, and then let's for example select left background. So this is the left background. Okay, so I can either put in the color code or the hex code that I want if I know the exact hex code to put in, or I can just select a color. Okay, so let's put a blue color here. So I can just select the color, and you can see that the color has been changed. Okay, now if you continue to modify the color of each or individual elements here, then your audio player could actually end up looking worse off than it was. So an easier way to do this is to just click from your theme to pick some of the recommended colors for the audio player itself. Okay, and now let's go to the right background. Again, I can click from theme and I can customize this. Now let's go to the text itself, okay, or the progress bar. Okay, again, this is the default value for the progress bar. I can select from theme, can customize the progress bar. Okay, you can see the changes here. I'm going to put in a blue color. Okay, then I can also customize the volume control, for example. Alright, so you can see the changes here. Now once I'm satisfied with the changes, I can click on save changes. Okay, so I'm going to go back to display, click on display. You can see my new layout or my new color scheme here. Alright, now there are certain options that you can mess around with. Again, this really depends on how you want the audio player to interact with your blog. By default, if you remember the video earlier, the audio player appears in a very compact position or compact mode, and it only stretches out and displays the full audio player like this when you click on the play button. Alright, but you may want to disable that animation, and you can do that by just clicking on disable animation here. Then you can also show the remaining time. This is very useful if you are playing a very long MP3 file or a podcast file. So you may want to let your subscribers or your blog visitors know exactly how much time there is left for that particular podcast, and then you can just click on save changes. Now another very important setting to edit is the feed options. So if you click on feed options, by default the custom alternate content just displays the text here. Alright, so let me explain what happens here. The audio player will only show up on your WordPress blog. It will not show up in your RSS feed. So therefore, if you have a significant amount of people actually reading your RSS feed instead of visiting your blog, then you may want to enable them to download the MP3 link directly. In that case, you can just select download link. Alright, so in the RSS feed they'll be able to see the MP3 link, and they can download it and listen to it on their computer, on the iTunes player or whatever. But if you want them to visit your actual blog post and play the streaming audio, then you select nothing, and then you can just edit the text that you want to put in here. So when you're done with that, click on save changes. Okay, so that's how easy it is to customize your audio player to match the appearance of your WordPress blog.